Okay, this video is how to make a vase that is a sphere. This is used clay, so I'm going to cone it. I'm going to go into centering. I'm going to drill, and I'm going to leave a thicker bottom because we will be putting a foot on this. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it straight into a cylinder shape. And I don't have a ton of clay, so I'm not going to make a ginormous vase here. Compressing my bottom. I'm going to raise with a volcano shape because this is going to be a sphere, so it's going to be tucked in at the top. As always, I can stretch out the top, but it's very difficult to choke it in if I make it too narrow. Got one more raise here. Okay, I'm going to double check that everything's good down there. It is the same thickness from bottom to top. I'm going to compress my bottom, since I probably won't be able to reach in there here in a few minutes. Get the water out, make it nice and smooth, and press down so I can prevent S-cracks during drying. All right, so I am now going to shape this into a sphere. So my left hand on the inside, my fingertips are going to push this wall out. And I'm going to use my sponge just to help so I don't do it unevenly. I don't have to do this all in one go, but I have done this a few times, so we should be okay. I also can press this bottom in. I'm going to change the angle a little bit so you guys can see. Down here it's a little chunky, so I can also take my pointer finger and kind of push that in, as long as I keep it centered while I do this. So then I don't have a really wide bottom for my sphere. Okay, so I've got this pushed out, and I am now going to choke in the neck. And when I choke in the neck, I need to be careful that this isn't wobbling too much, or I get a ridge here that's going to want to collapse. Sometimes right here it becomes problematic. So then I'm going to take my metal rib here, I'm going to bend it, and I'm just going to soften that corner and really make this look like a sphere. So one of your vases for your project has to be as wide as it is tall here. So I'm almost there. And now I can play around with the lip here a little bit. You could leave it like that, but I would encourage you to do something a little more decorative. So I'm gonna choke it in just a little bit more. So I really have a sphere, and then I'm gonna just kind of flare out this lip some. kind of making it round too. And really the most important part is just making sure that you're using your rib here to maintain that sphere shape as you adjust other parts of the project. Especially deciding on the lip. I always find that that takes me the longest to decide on what to do with the top there. So I'm kind of making like a ridge there. Maybe I'll make another ridge right in here. If I can hold my hand steady, that is. Struggling a little bit. Make sure my lip is compressed, smooth, and even, because I will be trimming this. And last but not least, I am going to wet trim the bottom, a stage a lot of us forget, but I can get this to be more tapered down here, and I have less to trim then. So I'm going to kind of undercut here and get some of that clay out, and also create a bottom that's as narrow as my top to help with the sphere shape. I can then hit one more time with my curved rib here. Get any of that slip out. Remember, you can also use a rubber rib if you don't want to use the metal rib. Alright, and that's how you throw a little sphere vase that's as wide as it is tall. Minus my little decorative lip here, but that's okay. We don't need it to be a... There you go.